And even if a whole fleet of helicopters goes by, you promise you'll let them go?
Every last one of them. No, Kelly. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, it's Mason.
Mason, where are you? I haven't got time to go into that. I need to talk to Dad right away.
Well, what about? Have you found out anything about Brandon or Kelly yet?
No.
Never mind what it's about, Ted. Just get Dad on the phone. Will you tell him it's urgent that I talk to him? Gina!
You lied to me! You lied to me just like everybody else
Gina,
did.
stop it!
You got me out of the room, you called him, you told him where I am!
Because you were irrational.
You said you would help me, maybe you promised!
I am trying to help you, damn
By
it.
turning me in, they'll bring me back to the place, they'll take away my boy!
Exactly what I'm trying to prevent. Now, can't you see that? Gina, they can take Brandon away for good. You could wind up in a lot of trouble if you don't do what I say.
I did what you said, and you tricked me.
All right, I know. I'm sorry. That was a mistake. I was trying to get to Dad before it's too late. Before he whips himself into such a frenzy that he refuses to listen to reason. I was acting in your best interest, Gina, believe me.
How could I believe you ever again?
Well, you lied to me, too, you know. You said that you were going to the sanitarium, then you snuck over and you lured Brandon away from Rose's.
I had to.
All right. Hey, let's just go on from here, try to salvage a bad situation, okay?
Swear to me that you'll never, ever lie to me again. Mason, I feel so alone. If I can't trust you, who can I trust?
All right, I swear you can trust me, Gina. We'll decide together what's best for you and Brandon and the baby you're carrying. But first, let me call Dad before he has the bloodhounds out after you.
All right.
Hello. Somebody's there.
Well, Mason was on the line. He must have hung up.
Mason said he was going to find Gina. Maybe he did.
Then why did he hang up without telling us?
C.C. Capwell.
This is Mason, Dad.
Mason, why did you hang up a minute ago?
I didn't. We were disconnected.
Dad, I found Brandon and Gina. They're both okay. I wanted to let you know right away.
You found them. Oh, well, thank God. Mason? Damn it, Mason. He said that they're all right, but he didn't say where they were or if he was going to bring them back. This had better not be another one of Mason's tricks.
Oh, that is exactly what I'm afraid of. Mason, what can I do now? I don't want to lose my son. Please, tell me what can I do?
Well, that's a good deal of money, Brick. May I ask you what you intend to use it for?
Plane tickets to Europe. And we have to leave right away. Now, Mrs. Lockridge, I'll pay out of my weekly paycheck.
Europe? And who is we?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you said it was urgent that we leave.
Amy's going with me.
Ah, I thought so. Oh, does this have something to do with her baby? She told me something about it.
Yeah, well, yes, it does, but I don't want to talk about it over the phone. And it's not a good idea for me to come to the house now.
One more thing. Can you drop by Amy's house? Jade has a suitcase waiting for us there now.
Yes, I'll do that. So the mountain will have to come to Mohammed. Give me the address where you are now. Yes. My daughter-in-law is throwing me out of my house. I'll be there soon. Goodbye, Brick.
I am not throwing you out of the house. I asked you politely to leave. The chauffeur's waiting. The car is idling, and Lionel will be here any minute.
What's going on, Augusta?
A seduction, I hope.
Another one?
Well, this one's rather important. You see, Lionel's having a small problem.
You mean?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not a little small problem. That's a big, big problem.
Yes, well, I'm trying to keep it from becoming one.
Well, I hope you succeed.
Hello, Mother. Where are you off to?
You look pretty healthy.
Hmm?
I think this is your little problem, not his. Goodbye. And good luck.
Bye.
Is she talking about what I think she's talking about? Augusta, how could you?
Vince was probably right. If I hadn't been teasing you and pressuring you, you wouldn't feel so anxious.
Yeah, well, could we not talk about it tonight, Liz?
Of course, we're going to have a lovely romantic evening with absolutely no pressure, just the two of us enjoying each other's company. Why don't you just sit down?
Well, I'd appreciate that. That'd be nice.
Lean back. Want a refreshment?
That would be nice, yes.
Coming up.
I must be more tired than I thought. I could swear I heard bells.
What are you, sir?
Thank you. Who was that?
Temporary help.
What kind of help?
For you, to relax you. How about an hors d'oeuvre?
I'm afraid to say yes.
Oh, darling, I made them myself.
More bells.
May I offer you a canopy, sir?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. No, thank you. I know it's not going to end here, is it? What's next? A stripper or a belly dancer?
And dancer.
Augusta, you know something? There are places men go for this sort of thing. They don't have a Vegas floor show, you know.
Oh, Lionel, come on, enjoy it. You have no sense of humor about this. You're just not taking it in the right spirit.
Why don't you just send the fan dancer away, huh?
Oh, Lionel, now don't move. You never know what's going to happen.
What?
Well, Lionel. Oh, she said you wanted me to dance for you, didn't you?
Augusta, you should have quit while you were behind.
Oh, come on, Lionel. Enjoy it. No strings attached. Not even a G-string. Don't you remember those days in Brazil, darling, on the beaches?
I don't remember the flamingos.
This is the samba. Fool.
Augusta, is this your idea of a nice, quiet, non-pressured evening? Forget it.
Lionel.
I'm going to go in someplace where I can relax and do some work, okay?
Don't walk out on me now. I'm just getting started.
Sorry, Augusta, I just can't take any more tonight. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sally Rand couldn't have done it better. Why did you stop?
I have to keep reminding myself, this isn't real.
It's real to me.
Kelly, you've been suddenly released from some very tragic memories. And all the love and the joy and the curiosity that's been buried deep within you is bubbling up now.
You think I just want you because I'm curious?
In a way.
You're wrong. I trust my feelings about you.
How can you be so sure?
Because if what I feel for you is this strong, it has to be real. And I noticed it that day you were fixing the motorcycle. And I even saw it in your eyes.
No. Come on, that's different.
Why? Because I've lost my memory? Does that mean my feelings don't count?
No, of course not.
I mean, if anything, I think they're even stronger and more powerful. Nick, you're not just a part of my life, you are my life. And I think that your love is the only thing I can be sure of.
But, Kelly, there are other people who love you.
They love that other Kelly. When I heard the helicopter, it was like this giant bird was coming down to take me away from you. The world out there scares me. This is my world. You're my world.
No, Kelly, this is not real. Don't you understand that?
I think you're afraid that when we go back, I won't feel the same about you. Is that it? That you're sort of a test for me?
I admit that is part of it, but I also know that if I let us get involved, that I'd be taking advantage of the circumstances and of you.
Oh, Nick. take advantage of me. Please take advantage of me.
Kelly, it's not a joke.
I know it isn't. When you kissed me before, it was the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to me.
You have another life.
I don't want it, though. This is what I want. You're what I want.
It's like some fantasy come true.
Then give in to it. If it's what we both want.
I can't. I have to think for both of us. I can't forget what we have to go back to.
You want us to go back then, right now?
No. I don't know what I want.
I do.
These are all the pills I have left. Take them, get rid of them for me.
That's a good start.
Mason, I'll fight, but I won't go back to that sanitarium.
No, you're right about that. I agree with you. We have to find someplace else for you. I know that City Hospital has a good inpatient program.
Promise me wherever I go that you'll stand by me and you'll see me through this.
I promise.
Oh, Mason. Once I thought you were my worst enemy. Now you've turned out to be my best friend. Or my only friend. I do trust you. And I believe you want to help me.
Of course I do, Gina. I care about you.
Well, how should I start?
Well, you're going to have to start by taking Brandon back to the house.
No, I can't face all of them. I can't even face TC.
Gina, you have to. You have to take the offensive now. The first thing you have to do is make sure Dad doesn't arrest you and then get custody of Brandon. All right?
All right.
Hello.
Gina wants to bring Brandon back.
Thank God.
On the condition that she won't be nabbed and carted off as soon as she shows up.
She needs treatment desperately, Mason.
She's aware of that. But do I have your word that you won't punish her?
If Brandon is unharmed, I won't be unreasonable. You can promise her that. She's going to bring him home.
Yes, they are, darling. It's because I'm very, very nervous. Mason, I don't know if I can go through it.
You want a pill?
Yes, I want a pill, but I won't take one. I can make it without. How could you even ask me that?
Just a little test, Gina. Pass with flying colors. I'm proud of you.
Well, we'll see how proud you are after this. I can't keep putting this off. Let's go in.
Brandon, help!
Don't you touch him.
You gave me your word. What are the police doing here? I said if Brandon was unharmed. Well, you can see that he's fine.
Did you really think I would hurt him?
All right, gentlemen. I won't press charges, thank you.
Sweetheart, it's all right now. You can go if you want to.
Well, son, come here. Hey, I'm glad to have you home. Now, I want to talk to you and find out what you've been doing, but, oh, it's way past your bedtime. You must be tired.
I want to stay with Mommy.
Brandon, you can go to bed now. I promise you. I'll be all right. I have to talk to Cece anyway.
I can pick him up.
No!
Well, maybe your Uncle Ted can take you to bed, Brandon, okay? And his friend Christy can help.
Sure. Originally your favorite story, Brandon. Hank and the cow dog.
Well, Gina, this is Christy. She's going to help Rosa take care of Brandon.
Hello, Mrs. Capwell.
Hello. All right, Brandon. You can go now. What do you hug?
Big fella, come here. How you doing, man? This is Christy.
Hey there. Ted told me how much you like little cars, so got you one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll go back.
Come on, Michelle. Gina, thank you for bringing the boy back.
Thank Mason, not me. I wanted to take my boy and go as far away from here as I could.
Well, then I am grateful to Mason for making you stay.
Don't think because I came back here willingly that I'm going to put myself back into your hands. You botched that job. From now on, I'm going to make the rules.
Go on.
I'm not going to set foot back into that sanitarium. Mason and I will find a new hospital with new doctors. But most of all, I want to make sure Brandon is being well taken care of by someone who won't try to turn him against me.
Don't blame me for the mess you've made of your life, Gina. You had everything to live for, and you threw it away on those pills. If anything had happened to Brandon this time, I swear I would have made you pay.
How dare you talk to me that way? Where were you when he was 3 months old and he had a fever so high that I had to sponge him down just to lower it? Where were you when he had chicken pox and I stayed up with him night after night so he wouldn't scratch himself holding his hand? He is my son, and I have been a mother to him. You have been nothing. I love him.
Stop.
I have always loved him. I have never had nothing.
Gina, let it go.
Hello, Brick. Amy.
Oh, thank you very much for coming over so late.
Hi, why don't you take this seat? It's the most comfortable chair in the house.
Yeah.
There we go.
We don't have much to offer you. Perhaps you want a glass of water or something? You're thirsty?
Come. I've got the money.
Okay. Oh, great. Thanks.
But before I hand it over to you, I want to know what's going on here. Why do you need to go to Europe? And why are you hiding out here?
All right, I'll tell you as much as I feel it's safe for you to know. Okay?
That's very intriguing.
Amy's baby is still alive. Now, we know that for sure. The doctor that delivered the baby faked the death. Now, there's this other guy. He knows where the baby is, and he's on his way to Vienna right now. That's why we have to leave immediately.
Who is this other man?
I can't tell you that. He's just too dangerous. The less you know about him, the better.
Is it really possible that Amy's baby is alive?
Yes, we're going to get him back no matter what we have to do.
Well, this is most serious. I think you should turn the case over to the authorities.
No, Mrs. Lockridge, they wouldn't believe us. The man, the one in Vienna, is a very important person.
I see. I suppose there's no point in my trying to dissuade you from this. Short of refusing to give you the money.
You know the answer to that.
Very well. Then I must tell you that there's a string to this.
What's that?
You have to come home as quickly as possible.
Well, as soon as we get the baby, I'll be right back.
I don't know how to say this, and you won't understand me when I tell you. But, Brick, you are responsible for the well-being of many people. It's in your hands, their welfare.
I don't get it.
Well, I can't say anymore.
Well, you just can't drop a bomb like that and just clam up. What?
I have my reasons for silence. Oh, here's the money. And there's plus a little extra for emergencies.
Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. Well, it's all set, Gina. You can go in any time you want. The city's inpatient program is one of the best in the country. I assume that the cost won't be any problem for you, Dad?
I want you to have the very best, Gina.
This time I will, because I'll be in a place that won't hurt me more than help me.
How could I have known about that institution?
You could have known by looking at me. You didn't want to see.
I meant well. You have to believe that.
Gina, C.C. was terribly worried about you.
Was he?
Yes.
I must admit I am partly responsible for what happened. I sent you there. I'm going to file a complaint with the DA's office.
Well, if that makes you feel better, Mason. Mason, I want to go to the hospital tonight right away. I don't feel very well. I couldn't bear to say goodbye to Brandon again. Can we go now?
Sure, that's what you want. I'll take you there.
No, not you. Mason will take me.
There will be papers to sign.
I'll sign them. This is a voluntary admission. You're not putting me away this time.
But there will be financial arrangements.
I still want Mason to...
All right, we'll go together.
Well, I'm ready now.
Kelly?
Show starts in 1 minute.
What show?
Take your seat, folks.
The dancing.
I think we're going to dance. I don't want to sleep. I can't sleep. I don't want to miss a minute of it.
It's all going to be there in the morning. I promise.
But I can't take that chance. Haven't you ever felt this way before?
Yeah. Now.
Nick, can we stay up all night so we can watch the sunrise? I've never seen it. It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Can you stay up with me? I think I love you. I think that's what these feelings are.
I think I love you too.
You love the old Kelly or the new one?
I love you both.
Rick, my stomach is speaking to me.
Ah, what's it say?
Feed me, feed me.
Oh, were you?
Why aren't you ready yet?
Were you always this impatient?
Yes, I'm just going to get some food and bring
No,
it
no,
back.
I don't want you going outside.
Hey,
No
nobody
way.
will even see me. I'll be a
Amy.
starving streak of light.
Oh, hang on. I'll just put my pants
Gotta
on.
go.
Just wait
I'll
for
be
me.
right back.
2 minutes. Amy! Be careful, will you?
To practice.
Well, no news is good news. Amy?
Work on him to a declaration.
What's wrong? You, got your mouth full of food or something? Amy?
Your family. My family's always in the middle of a hassle.
Christy, how come you won't go home? I mean, I know your mom's got this sickness. I can see you got... I mean, I can see you really want to help her out, Christy. I mean, in spite of all the tough time she's given you here. Christy, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my little cassette player. I'm craving Prince.
But you're craving Prince, huh?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah, thanks.
You're going to put this thing on and drown me out with Prince just because I'm asking a few questions about your family?
Yes, come on, please, please.
Why are you so short?
Just lucky, I guess. At least I don't have to worry about low-flying planes.
Oh, well, you got to worry about those little ferocious groundhogs.
Next to King Kong, you're the tallest man I know, only he's smarter and cuter.
Well, you know, you're every bit as cute as Miss Piggy, even if you are shorter.
Look.
Wait, no. All right, now wait a minute. Wait. You don't put those things on, and I won't ask any more questions about your family. I just thought that if we were going to be friends, we should, you know a little bit more about ourselves. That's all. So, just don't you go away. Hello? Hi. How you doing, Lakin? Oh, no, we haven't heard anything yet. Well, thanks for asking, though. So what's going on? Oh, no kidding, huh? Oh, all right. Under one condition, though. Well, I get to lick the frosting off your face. Okay. All right, don't you start without me. Okay. Yeah, bye.
And tonight, that 1940 swashbuckler, The Count of Monte Cristo. It's got everything. Adventure, surprise, suspense, and more ham per square inch than that Monte Cristo sandwich I had for lunch. So if you aren't already in bed stretched out in one of our fantastic Peace on Earth mattresses from Mort's Mattress Emporium, Well, with your better half snoring contentedly beside you, I'll give you 20 seconds to get there. 18, 17, 8, 9, 7, 4, 5. That's right, sleepers and sleeperettes. The Count of Monte Cristo.
Great, Lionel, just great.
Hiya, Frank, a live audience, huh?
Good to see you.
Well, you too.
Augusta said you were here, so I thought I'd bring you a little refreshment to help you get through the long night.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Yeah, why not? Well, let's have a little cup.
Good. Great. You said you wanted to have a private talk.
Yes, I know I did, Frank, but I thought better of it. Sometimes these things are better off not discussed so much. You know, you can beat something to death by over-discussing it. Wouldn't you agree with that, old chum?
Yeah. Here's your...
Thanks.
Coffee.
It's true, I'm kind of a quandary about this little problem, and I don't know, it kind of took me by surprise, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Want some whipped cream?
Yeah, thanks. It's just a dab, thanks. Okay. I don't know, I've never had this problem before. I've always been sort of noted for my endurance, I don't know, revival power, or just plain joie de vivre.
Skull. Huh?
Skull. Damn it, Frank, it's driving me crazy, you know, and the more I think about it, the worse it gets.
Yeah, well, I know what you mean. Worse what gets?
Frank, you don't have the slightest idea about what I'm talking about, do you?
Well, you just mentioned something about endurance and performance. Is there something wrong with your car?
Oh, Frank, you're a good and simple man. Let me ask you something. You've been going with Rita a long time, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you ever find yourself not getting excited? And if so, what do you do about it?
Oh, golly, I don't know. I guess fantasy's the key.
Yeah.
Pretending you're meeting for the first time, or playing like you're somebody else. Look at me, telling my dumb little secrets to one of the world's greatest lovers.
Well, even if that were true, even the world's greatest lovers have dry spells sometimes. I mean, would you have any other secrets?
I never know when you're putting me on. You have such a straight face. Imagine me giving you advice. I mean, it's like Andy Hardy telling Casanova how to make out. Lionel, you're a funny man. I got to tell you, I can always count on you for a laugh. You are kidding, aren't you? Oh, my. Oh, you better have a little more of this, huh? So, what did Augusta say?
Well, she tells me to relax, and then she does something to get me all steamed up again, and that just makes it more pressured. I don't know.
Have you tried?
I've tried everything. That, too. Fantasies, potions, nothing seems to help. I'm really getting desperate, Frank.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of different ways. It's just finding the right way for you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, who would have ever thought that a guy like you has a way with women, but
I don't know if I have my way with women, Frank.
Well, as far as I'm concerned.
There's a sadness in your eyes sometimes. We'll be laughing and happy, and then all of a sudden it's there. Why?
I don't know. I used to be like you once. I made the choice to see only the good and the beauty in life.
What changed you?
The war, Vietnam. I saw the opposite of the goodness and the beauty. And it seared my brain and my soul. And I captured it all with my camera, as it was my job. Thinking that the film that I sent back to the States every day in the courier pouch would make a difference. That the people who saw it would know what was really going on, and they'd try to put an end to the slaughter and the bombing and the screams of children. Do you know what a blood frenzy is, Kelly? No, of course you don't. Some people start shooting other people, and they keep shooting. So they're shooting at anything that moves. Dogs, old women, young children. Oh, God. Why am I telling you this? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And what am I trying to prove by telling you this? I mean, it's as if I envy your point of view so much that I have to destroy it because I can't share in it anymore.
Nick, listen to me. The world can't all be beautiful. And it's not ugly either. I mean, what you saw is one truth, yeah. But there are other truths. Like the way we love each other. And the way we laugh. And the way we take care of our bunny. I want you to see the world through my eyes for a little while. The way you used to see it. And I can help you to forget all that pain if you just let me.
I want to, Kelly. God, I want that so much.
Time for the mattress break, folks.
Well, some women don't even know where their husbands are at night.
Sewing himself up in a canvas bag like that and getting himself thrown out to sea in order to escape. Some people have all the luck, don't they?
What's the matter with you?
More luck than I've had this week, I'll tell you that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Somebody stop him.
Ooh. Whoa. Thanks, Big Guy. Well, here's to the viewing audience out there, those of us, those of you who are still with us. I want to thank you. It's amazing I'm still here tonight, really. When you think of what I've been through this week. See, I have this little problem. What? Oh, they want me to talk about the mattresses. Okay, guys, I'll talk about the mattresses. Listen, mattresses are a wonderful invention. If we didn't have them, we'd still be sleeping on box springs or maybe straw. I don't want to talk about it. I like to talk to the guys in the audience for a few minutes. Okay? Come here. Listen. If the women don't want to listen, you can go out and make a phone call or fix yourself something to eat. Is she gone now? Okay. Listen, fellas, come catch me. I figure if you're watching this movie, you may have the same problem that I had, eh? You're in the mood and she isn't. You get what I mean?
Stop him, somebody.
This is important, fellas. I want to talk about this. It's important to my friends out there. Right, guys? That's right. I mean, there are a lot of men out there who've been suffering in silence all this time, skulking around like me, feeling humiliated. There's been a kind of conspiracy of silence. It's time to stand up and be counted. That's right. The commercial? They want me to do the commercial. Okay. Come in to Mort's and check out our mattresses. If it's firm support you need. I'll tell you something about support. Every one of you guys can come into that.
What is he talking about? You don't know. You don't have to worry about it. What a man.
Hey, you get away from the door. Drop the food. Run. Move. Hold it! Stop, come on. It was this way.
Cece, I'm sorry I've put you through all this, but you've put me through agony, too.
What have I done that's so terrible to you, Gina?
You married me, you adopted Brandon, and you knew you had me where you wanted me. You let Sophia and Santana into our lives. You let them close to Brandon.
They love the boy. They're not going to hurt you.
Brandon told me the awful things Santana said to him about me. And you encouraged her.
That's not true, Gina.
I know what's in your heart. Don't think I don't. You'd rob me of everything if I let you, because I'm not important to you anymore. Well, Mason is going to watch you and make sure that Brandon is protected. If you do anything against me, he'll stop you.
Darling, I gave Brandon to you. I don't want to take him away. You're his mother.
Yes, and don't you ever forget that. No, Cece, please. Just go. I want to talk to Mason alone.
You're my wife, Gina.
Good for you, Gina. You didn't give him an inch.
But I'm so frightened, Mason. I need you. I wish I had your strength.
No, I can't be your willpower, Gina. Nobody but you can get yourself well.
I will. I mean it this time. I promise.
I believe in you.
I know you do.
goes Gina?
She's convinced I'm her enemy. Accuses me of trying to steal Brandon away from her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know all you want to do is make sure that she's well enough to take care of Brandon.
Isn't he a wonderful boy, Sophia?
Yes.
You can already see what a fine young man he's going to be. And he already has the makings of a real leader. There I go again. I've been told that I ruined Channing's life because I had dreams for him. And that I'm doing the same thing with Brandon.
You did not ruin our son's life. And you have been a wonderful father to Brandon, and he loves you and respects you.
The truth is, I do have dreams for him, but I didn't think... You always did. It's like it always was. Yeah. You were always ready to listen to me. You were here when I needed you. I lost so much, and I lost you. Sophia. I'm sorry, huh? I'm sorry. It's very wrong in doing that.
No, it's all right. We are both very vulnerable right now. And it didn't mean anything.
No.
I think I better go back to the guest house. Maybe you can get some sleep.
Of course.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi, Augusta. I'm sorry to wake you up so early. I couldn't find his key.
Did you say Augusta, my darling Augusta?
The one and only, yes. Come in. Thanks.
Where do you want me to put him?
Oh, just see if you can get him all the way over to the sofa. I'd be really grateful so I don't have to step over him on the floor.
Frank, my best buddy. Yes?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Did you watch the Mount of County Cristo on television tonight, my dear Augusta?
Yes, I certainly did.
Yes?
Fine, Frank, thank you.
Do you want me to stick around in case you need some help?
That's all right. I can manage. Thank you so much for bringing him home, although I don't know why I'm thanking you since you gave him the fire water. See, I recognized your hand reaching in, giving him the cup on television.
I feel terrible about it. I was just trying to cheer him up.
Well, actually, I shouldn't be that angry with you. I was trying to do the same thing myself last night.
Well, goodbye.
Bye, thanks.
Augusta? Be kind to him.
For he knows not what he does. Yes, I know. He's a poor lost lamb. But he's mine own. What am I going to do with you?
You could throw me into the sea in a canvas bag.
Don't you know that you cannot drown your troubles in alcohol?
You're absolutely right, Augusta. Absolutely right.
Well, a lot of good it does me. What is the matter?
I'm not feeling so well.
Well, did you expect to after the spectacle you made of yourself last night on television?
What do you mean?
You don't remember? Well, what a lucky sip you are. I'm cursed with perfect recall.
Yes, what did I do?
Oh, nothing. Just made a fool of yourself and me and announced to everyone tuned in that you had a problem that you couldn't deal with.
Did I really?
Yes, you did. That you didn't know what to do when she was in the mood and you weren't.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Fine. I just won't be able to show my face for a while. Could blow over in a couple of months. I'd be surprised if the FCC didn't get you for that little display. Not to mention Mort's the Mattress King. And what is that? What is that at this hour?
Telegraph from Lionel Lockridge.
What? Oh, sign
the
it.
FCC come to get me, Augusta?
Suppose. Excuse him. Thank you. Sorry, no money. Telegram, Lionel.
Yes?
You silver enough to open it?
I think so. It's probably Mort telling me that I'm fired.
What does it say?
It's a recipe.
A recipe?
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I kind of asked some of the fellas on television tonight, you know, out there, and watch your land for some help, some advice.
You certainly did.
Yeah, well, this is my first reply, and I must say it's fantastic.
What does it say?
Among other things, don't lose faith.
Well, I don't intend to, Lionel.
Now, if you will excuse me, Augusta, I'm just going to take a little nap. Because I have to get rested up in order to take the mare out for a ride in the morning.
What? You have... What are you talking about?
It has to be a mare, Augusta. Night-night.
Look, it's morning. I stayed up all night and it was worth it. Look how beautiful it is. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yes, it is.
If every day is like this, Nick, this is what life is. This. The wonder and the peacefulness of dawn.
Okay, Amy, we've got the tickets. We're off to Vienna.